Good morning everyone, AnthWolf here, streaming live on Twitch, and a game of choice for today on Sunday is even more Final Fantasy XIV with our level 60 Paladin Leonhardt. And where we last left off, we were just entering the first major expansion for this game, the Heavensward expansion. Before we get started, we're going to watch the Heavensward opening once again. I showed this off at the end of the last stream, but just in case no one made it that far, I thought I'd show it off again before we actually log into our character. And, well, things can't really get much worse for Leonhardt and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn right now, so hopefully things get better. Okay. Let us see where we last left off. Lord Hochfont of House Fortemps had offered us sanctuary in Kerfus. Well, I say we. Alphino, Tataru, and Leon, of course. Urion J, yes. We saw Urion J. Well, we, the player, did. The protagonist, of course, did not. And he was speaking to the emissary, Elidibus. Coming to Ishgard. The time for action has come, and Alphino knows what he must do.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefort.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortemps. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here, here!
Okay. So House Fortemps is certainly taking a chance with us. Well, we have done them a lot of favours, a lot of good deeds. They're taking us in as wards of their noble family.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
On the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortemps. Okay. Welcome to Ishgard, everyone. There is a lot to do here, once again. We have some new playable classes. Unfortunately, we did just reach level 60. If only we had done one less dungeon, if only we had achieved one less goal on the challenge log, eh? Oh well, so be it. So we need to head up. It's separated into two sections. Ishgard, you have the foundation and you have the pillars. Before we do anything, we're just going to have a wander around. There's things that we can sell, Aetheryte we can attune to. So what can we say about Ishgard without giving too much away? Well, as the memoirs mentioned, obviously Ishgard has been at war for 1,000 years with the Dravanians, and it is a theocracy, I guess, led by the Archbishop Fortemps VII. There are 4 high houses, the noble families, and then there are those who are less fortunate. There is a major divide between those who are classified as nobility and those who simply are not. And unfortunately, that is just simply the way of things. Just kind of a slow walk around, just use or activate these Aethernet shards for if we need to jump around in the future. This is kind of the poor sector. The broom. Or the brum. You have the Forgotten Night, which I think is a bar. Oh, you sell the Dark Knight weapons from level 30, which I think is the starting level of the Dark Knight. Maybe. Okay, let's head up to the pillars now, shall we? What's your sign? I think is if you wish to become an astrologian, another healing class, and a dark spectacle, of course, as if you want to be a dark knight. You have the 4 different manners here. The Dismail manner, the Fortemps manner, the Halenart manner, and the Durandare manner. We're going to take our time here, I think. There's a lot of things we could do. I am awfully tempted to try out a Dark Knight. I won't lie. Even without a double experience, we would probably level up reasonably quickly. It's a class I've never played before. I have enjoyed my Paladin. I won't deny that. I love the damage mitigation it can offer us. But a Dark Knight is something new, something interesting. Now, to metagame slightly, from what I understand, the Paladin and the Warrior, the other original tanking class, are the best of the 3 available tanks right now. By best I mean, the Paladin I think has the best damage mitigation abilities available. And obviously we haven't even seen the later level skills just yet for the Paladin. But that's what I've heard anyway. The Warrior has the most vitality, the most overall health. They have less damage mitigation, but they can just soak up more damage without having to rely on skills to prevent them taking damage. And then I think the Dark Knight is somewhere in the middle. So I have noble women here. So here we have the shopping district, the merchant's quarter. So yeah, we can actually purchase. These are the rings we were looking to maybe purchase before we actually came to Ishgard. And they were selling, well, high quality ones were selling for like 89,000 gil. We can actually just purchase them now. No doubt it's probably the same for our armor. We are wearing the high quality versions of these armors, but you still buy them for less than 20,000 gil, and I think we spent probably 30 or 40,000 each for some of the parts, maybe even more. Oh well, we'll introduce ourselves to our benefactors, the Count Edmond and his family. For one of the high houses to declare us wards, that must be probably something that's never happened before. If you think about it, we're not really, well, we've done favours, but to anyone else here in Ishgard who hasn't kept up with our deeds, this is an unprecedented step, really. See, from the Foundation, where can we go? We can go to the Curfis Western Highlands, which we've never been to before. You've now attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Ishgard. The Gates of Judgment are now accessible. The Gates of Judgment are where we came from, I believe. Oh, hello. Lord Hartrefon.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortemps, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortemps, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps.
The honor is mine, Master Alfino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
talking to Count Edmond here. And I think his 2 sons are Toriel and Emmeline. Taking in the sights. Alphinaud has a mind to learn more about Ishgard. The Holy See of Ishgard. So even though we just had a quick walk around, this manservant of House Fortemps is happy enough to give us a guided tour. So we have a Hopalon here. We'll meet the manservant once again. I'm wondering if perhaps we should consider a new class for a new expansion. Maybe not even a tanking class. The Dark Knight is tempting. But we haven't even tried one of the disciplines of magic yet. Or maybe even a dragoon, since it is Heavensward, of course. I'm going to take the Dragoon helmet, because the Discipline of Magic armors that they'll be offering, no doubt they'll be offering in the next quest. We'll attune ourselves. The better half. Your guide is eager to continue your tour of Ishgard. Hello, Serenity. Welcome to the stream. We're slowly getting our tour here of Ishgard. I'm contemplating another class. Unfortunately, we did hit level 60 prior to entering the expansion, but I don't mind that so much. But I'm wondering then what class we should play as. You hit level 56 as a Dragoon? No, very nice. You know, I tried a Lancer / Dragoon, so I'm not sure how I find the class just yet. Yeah, we'll walk there, why not? It's not really much, not a great distance away. There is an Aethernet shard right next to the tavern, and we'd already popped our head in there once before. Okay, back to Fortemps Manor. That is our brief tour over with. wonder where Lord Hortrefont fits into this then. Those two are his sons, but Lord Hortrefont himself is a member of the High House. He doesn't seem to look like Count Edmond, but it would be improper to ask. Maybe stress has turned his hair grey? Perhaps. Do we want to go healing, or do we want to go offensive with our magic? I am contemplating another class. I'm thinking of joining you, Serenity, actually, with a Lancer/Dragoon, since we're here in Heavensward. Contemplating a Dragoon. I do like the armor style as well, I have to admit. Otherwise, I would probably go towards maybe like a Thaumaturge or an Arcanist. We'll take the Rainbow Cap of Casting just in case we go for a Magic Caster, but I'm leaning towards a Lancer, even though it means having to go back to Gridania, and we'll have to keep a low profile. After all, with the events that have transpired. It doesn't matter, you can still go back to the original city-states, you can even go back to Uldar. But, yeah. I suppose if you were role-playing this, you really wouldn't go back right now. It doesn't really affect your character at all, though. So we've been asked to assist Count Edmond's children, Artoriel and Emmanuel Lane. Bloody hell, that's a mouthful of a name. But if we're going to be starting a new class, we may as well do it now before things go a bit crazy. We do have plenty of meals to consume to boost our experience since we no longer have the double XP. Should we not? Why not? I've never tried a Dragoon. It might be something interesting. Let us leave Fortemps Manor. So we're going to be saying goodbye to Ishgard, even though we just arrived here. I mean, Dark Knight was tempting, and as a tank we would find parties faster, but our armor would pretty much be the same. It's only the weapon and the skills which are different. And if needs be, our paladin will always be here. Yeah, why not? Let's try something different. What I'll do is I'm going to break the stream briefly so that I can export this hour-long stream, and then we'll restart again on our way to Gridania. So I will be just a moment.